everybody, what's good? It's your boy DJ SJ614, and we are
the New York Dose.
And we have our July guest host in the house with us today.
Ooh. What's good, everybody? Y'all already know who the fuck it is. It's SkittleZ, aka Cesa la Princesa from Shit Spanish Girls Spain.
Ay, you bet.
Pero like, we here.
You here.
And we in here. Fuck it up.
Yeah. The New York Dose is a weekly podcast run by a team of multicultural millennials bringing you pop culture chit-chat, current events, and a dose of New York City.
This show is comprised of 3 sections that are broken up into smaller segments. The main sections are Empire State of Mind, the Subway, and Times Square.
If you hear anything you like, use the hashtag TNYD or mention us at the New York Dose so we can converse with you. Or you can call or text us at 520-815-6670 and leave us a voicemail or text message that we will air on our next episode during our Dose Mail segment. Again, that's 520-815-6670. And if you didn't catch that, rewind this shit.
Do it.
So we're gonna dive into our first section of the show. This is Empire State of Mind, where we check in with each other and whatnot. And I want to know, Skittles, what the fuck is good? What's up? How's it
What's
going?
good?
Yo.
What's good, Skittles?
What's
What's
the fuck is
good?
good? Well, first off, it is good to be back with my Dose family. What the fuck is good?
And you're here for a Dose episode.
Yeah, it's just a kiki.
Yeah, we haven't had this in forever, right, Dee? You've been longing for this.
Awesome.
How do you feel?
This week, right?
Yes.
This week has been dope. Honestly, we started off the week strong with the release of Latino, starring Cesa la Princesa, featuring Manny Miz, featuring DJ FX, filmed by Epic Road Trip Films, directed by Melanie Gonzalez Art, featuring an appearance by the New York Dose.
Okay.
Yes, so
and
all
if you
y'all
haven't seen it already.
Yo, if you haven't seen it already, pause this, go to YouTube, check it out, come back, and finish listening to this episode because the video is fucking epic, if I say so myself.
Wait, I was waiting for this moment today to let you know that after that video shoot, which was amazing, you know, it was, I think you got great shots, but my face broke the fuck out
really?
From the sun. Like
from
if you don't see now, I have like all the scars and shit. Like if y'all don't see too on the live, I have the scars. But because I went out with no sunscreen and then I had makeup on, and you know we were up and down.
Yeah,
that sun was beaming.
That sun was beaming. It was honestly probably the hottest day of the summer.
It was the worst breakout I ever got.
That literally was like the hottest day.
But my thing is this, my whole thing was this, like, and as a YouTube content creator, like, scheduling is the #1 shit that I fucking hate to deal with ever. But that day was the day that the schedule was all lined.
No, and I was down for it, but I was like, nah, the sun
It was serious.
It's way stronger than it is before because I never broke out ever like that in my life, and it was disgusting.
Yeah,
I was playing. I had a trailer. I was definitely like, I definitely rapped myself that day. I was like, all right, Derek is rapped. He'll be in his trailer. Everybody was like, Juan was looking at me like,
Derek was missing. Shoot,
for hours.
He came in for his parts.
It ended up being a situation where it was just like, well, we just gonna shoot this without him in it.
And he didn't care, and I thought that was disrespectful. But we're gonna get into it.
At the time, he didn't care.
Right, whatever. But I was in that car with AC. I don't give a fuck. I regret nothing. But
no, honestly, what's funny is that after the shoot, because I literally went from, the shoot was from 12 to 6:30, right? We wrapped at like 6:30, right? I went directly to record Lady Super Chat.
Right.
And after that, I like died, basically. Like I also hadn't eaten all day, like, which is ironic because the video
mad burgers,
the video was a
everyone
barbecue.
burnt them.
Yo, the video was a barbecue and I didn't eat anything all day. So by the time I was done between the video shoot and Ladies Who Brunch, shout out Ladies Who Brunch, I was just like it was an outer body experience. I definitely stayed the next 3 days like home.
Yeah, no, you have to after something like that. But get cute.
Yeah.
I don't know, so what about you? You have anything from the week?
No, this week. I've been going through it. I can make it through the rain. I will stand the wall.
Yes.
You know that
The
song?
Mariah Carey charm bracelet.
I like to start it off as on that Degrassi's on whatever it takes.
No.
I know I can make it through.
It works.
That was the theme for the last 2 weeks. But I am standing.
That's right.
And
I'm just standing.
And I'm walking and I'm running and I'm singing and I'm laughing and I'm eating and I'm just grateful. But it's been a rough week. But we always have those roller coasters in our lives. But we heat.
So Juan's video shoot was one of my highlights, even though it was like 2 weeks ago. But we haven't been with you guys.
Yeah. Hi guys, we missed you.
Yeah, we had our ladies. We had Mahaya from the Extra Juicy podcast, and we had Jilu, who was on our YouTube and crew team. They spent some time with you guys last week. Thank you, ladies, so much. You did a phenomenal job. It was amazing. It was fantastic. And
it was the first time ever none of us were there.
Yeah.
I know. I was telling D, I was texting him. I was like, I feel like we're leaving our child for the first day of school.
Yes, literally.
No, but shout out to Mahaya for being someone that you can trust enough to hold it down.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and G too.
Both of them. And Eden was here in the studio with them. So we had like we had experienced veterans in the room that have been with the team, so they know how things should run and operate. So it was a great time. I listened to the episode. It was wonderful. Adeloso had her brother's wedding.
Yes,
and
my brother got married.
all these marriages, and I was hosting the Q&A and post-show interviews for shout out to Rick Herrera. He had his concert Fear last week, so I was doing that.
How was that?
Honestly, it was pretty amazing.
I saw that place was filled.
He always packs out his shows.
He would pack out his shows.
It was a packed out show, but also I didn't know what I was getting into. I thought it was just gonna kind of be like cabaret style, where it was just like these random songs all over the place. No, they dead ass formed a band. They were like a band. So I wasn't expecting that. So they basically spent the last 6 months forming a band and creating these songs together, and it was beautiful. It was amazing. It was really, really good. I was like, when's the album coming out? So shout out to you, brother. I've been in and out of town a lot this summer.
Yes, you have.
Yes, you have with your boyfriend. Your boyfriend.
First of all,
B. Simone's voice.
So
you don't got a boyfriend.
Nah, absolutely not. But me and my he will be referred to as Long Island Bay, because that's basically what it is at this point. But
honestly, I've been feeling the neglect of this.
I know my sister already chewed my hair around.
Yo, I texted him because after 3 days of him not texting me, it was me texting him about the video. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like,
he didn't respond for you for 3 days?
No,
not respond. He was responding to my text.
Yeah.
But it was always
I didn't initiate a text.
And
I was like, fuck out of here. I haven't been promoting the fuck out of this video.
That doesn't count.
Excuse me. Which is not funny because Harlem Bay, I saw him yesterday, and one of the things he said, I know. One of the things he said, I don't know how we got. I don't know. He is. I don't know how we got.
Me and TJ have a very similar type.
We do. I don't know how we got into it, but I think I said, have you saw the Latino video yet? Something like that. And then he was like, how could I not? After you and Jaleesa been spamming social media with it, and I was like, that's fucking right. That's right.
Exactly, because that's what best friends do.
That's right.
Fuck out of here.
That's my
Harlem Bay.
Exactly.
Come see me. All right.
Yo, Harlem Bay be saying some slick shit though. I'm gonna have to meet him.
No, he has
some low key.
It don't
matter if he cute.
He has
It's
corny.
one of those things.
Nah, Harlem Bay, you are loved.
Yes.
I guess.
So I went to Connecticut with Long Island Bay, and we had a great time. Like we just have so much fun together. Like it's just really fun whenever we hang out. So we were just trying to do all these like random trips out of town.
I can't keep up. I can't. I need a book.
I need a book.
It's like you have to have a Rolodex in your brain, like just like, yep, okay,
Right.
so there was about this one. And like, it's funny for me because Derek knows when I'm identifying them. Like, it'll be something real quick, like, oh, you mean the cute one?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the one with the dog?
Yes.
Oh, you mean
I'm always like looking at him and I'm like, show me a picture. Show me.
No. It's too funny. And other than that, also a highlight of this week is that I saw the Whitney movie with Al. And for those of you that don't know, I have a very strong connection to Mother Whitney Houston. And she has this like movie out. It was so
It was good.
beautiful. It was
Because, you know,
no, because it wasn't a fake movie. It was like documentary based. So it was about all these like different clips of like videos that people have taken of her like
So
throughout
this is
the time.
a more extended one because I know they had one on TV that I watched.
That was the Lifetime movie.
That was which was fake. So, but this was
but there was another one that was like documentary style.
Really? I didn't see that one. But I only know there's the one with Bobby Brown, and then there's the one the Lifetime did with Yaya from America's Next Top Model. Yeah, but this one was like.
Oh, I haven't seen the Lifetime one.
It was all like real stuff, you know what I mean? And I also learned like many new things about her. Like, I learned a lot. You know, like how everybody like accuses like Bobby for like introducing to her the drugs. It was actually her brothers.
Her brother.
Yeah, it was her brothers. I didn't know that, and I also didn't know that she was like low key, what we would call fluid today. But she had a little thing around her. Yeah, her best friend. Her name was Robin.
They were saying that if she would have been around and Bobby didn't like exclude her, she probably still would have been alive.
Yeah, so Bobby did not like her, and Robin did not like Bobby. Yeah, it was also her brothers didn't like Robin because they kind of like knew what was going on. But Robin was like, another great thing that I loved about Whitney is that she had everybody like on payroll, like her family, her close friends, everybody was on payroll.
And she took care of all of them.
She took care of all of them.
Well, it's kind of that like. Look at where Whitney came from. It's kind of that hood mindset.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and it's kind of the mindset that we kind of, I would like to have amongst our friends.
Everybody's gonna eat when we.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. One like the door opens for me, we all walk in. You know, like exactly.
I feel like that's how it should be.
Absolutely.
And then you help your other friends eat, and then when they eat, you eat too. So it's like
right. But yeah, I learned lots of cool things. But Whitney though, like it's just so fucking funny because like going to that instance between Robin and Bobby, so it came to a point where basically Robin was like, look, it's either me or him, and Whitney was like, I accept your resignation. Like,
she said that?
Yes. So basically they were communicating throughout like a representative, but like Robin, because you know Robin was like her tour manager, and I guess there was like too much tension, so Robin was like, look, it's either me or Bobby, and Whitney told her people to tell Robin, she was like, tell her that I accept her resignation. I was like, it just sounded like me.
The D over the best friend.
It sounded like me. Like I was like, yo,
that's hard. I'd be like, no, but it's like, I guess when you're blind and in love, like,
I mean, it's a lot.
And also public image. Like we also have to realize that Whitney Houston, what a lot of people don't realize is Whitney Houston was hood. She was a girl from Newark, New Jersey. Right. Like Newark is hood. But she had this voice.
She was still very classy.
And people, because that's the image that was portrayed of her. Right. You know, she was Clive Davis. She was Clive Davis's, you know.
Yeah. Like
right under Clive Davis's ass, you know. So like, that Clive Davis was building an image to create this singer who was, you know, pop culture's princess, and trying to hold back the hoodness of her. Whereas if he would have just been honest and said, "This is my personality," then it wouldn't have been like, oh my God, like Whitney went bad and Whitney overdosed and Whitney.
Because it would have been like that from the start.
Exactly. It would have just been like, you know, she's a human being. She's not a flawless.
Some other Another funny moment was I think she had just finished. I don't know if she just finished performing and she like lost an award or something like that. But she was like backstage with her mother or something, and her mother was just like holding her, like rubbing her. And then she was like, "People think this is easy, but it's not." Like blah blah blah. And then she managed something about Janet Jackson because I think Janet had won the award instead. And Sissy, her mother, Sissy was like. She was like, "Let the bitch have it." Talking about Janet Jackson, this was mad funny. She was like, "Let the bitch have it. It's fuck her. Let the bitch have it." And then Whitney, she was like, and Paula Abdul, she was like, Paula Abdul, she was like, she's singing off key on the record. Like, there's so much shade. There's so much shade in that movie. It's so fuck. I couldn't even grab onto everything because I was just like, yo, this is why I fucking love her. But and then like later years when it came to her daughter. I didn't know how people. So basically, people kind of expected her daughter to go as early as she did. But I didn't. I never really paid attention to her daughter. Like I didn't know. But her daughter was doing like coke at the age of 6. She was literally just kind of like following. She grew up too fast. It's basically.
She probably
It's one of those things where like she followed to the same habit as her mother.
She also. That's exactly what.
Yeah.
She also did not like her mother. She did not like her. She like wrote like notes sometime about how she wished she could kill her and nobody would find out. Like it was some like crazy.
Bobby Christina.
Yeah, it was some crazy.
But Whitney would always.
Basically, she was. Yeah, no. Whitney loved her. She did not love Whitney. Basically, her and
I don't
Bobby.
think she didn't love her. I think maybe she started seeing like all the craziness.